Hi guys! So I wanted to make this cool little extra video for you. Right here is the concept art in the picture I just showed you in the previous video. This little guy. And here he is in digital form. Let's see if I can move the camera. So today we will be coloring him. And as a reference, I have this little guy I found on Google. I own no rights to this picture. I'm just using it for colors. This one I have all rights to. Well, as many rights as I can. You don't exactly own Eevee or Pikachu. So, first thing I'm going to do is make a new layer. And name it Hat. Maybe, if it will work for me. There we go. So I'm going to zoom in a little more. This is always the hardest part, getting the zoom just right. So I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to pick my yellow. What I'll do is, I'll go to Google, and find a Pikachu. I own nothing at all for this. Simply just using it for my colors. Ignore that, sorry. So I'll go to File. Now this is a touchscreen, but for the purpose of the video, I thought it would be better not to have the touchscreen part, because then my finger would be getting in the way and it would be very difficult. Okay, so I went ahead and paused and I found the picture. So I am going to go back to the color and I'm just going to pick a yellow. This one looks good, so then I'll go ahead and close that. Won't be needing it. I know the colors of Pikachu. So this one layer is going, what I'll do is, I'll zoom in for you. You want to have the hat layer underneath, my mouse is underneath the, this one. This is the line art. Outline. So you want to have what you're working on. So you want to have the hat one underneath your outline. And I'll show you why now. So this is why you want to have it. So let me zoom in just a little bit more on this, my end. Sorry, my keys are very sensitive and yeah, it's going to zoom in like that. So this is the edge of the hat. Right here. There we go. So look what happens. I'm just randomly coloring. Oh. Sorry, for some reason my computer zooms in and it hides all the shortcuts up there. Which, yeah. So I fixed my brush. So just say you're coloring. You accidentally go too close to the border. It's supposed to cover it up like that. Well, the last time I did it, it covered it up. So if you make a mistake like that, just hit Ctrl, Alt, and Z. And it'll delete your mistake. Make sure you're on the correct layer. Then hit Ctrl, Alt, like that. And it okay, so I went ahead and fixed everything. I got all my tools back. So here is the bottom of our hat. I'm going to go ahead and get a little smaller brush here. This is very difficult to do while I'm working around the camera. trying to look through the camera. So I'm just gonna move my chair over low. Okay, so I don't know why the lines aren't working like I want them to. So yeah, we'll just have to work around it. Okay, so I went ahead and I paused the video. I got my mouse out and it seems to be working a lot better. Now on your screen right here, I'm not sure if you're gonna see it on your end, but there's cubes. Those are called pixels. And on my camera I can see them. I don't know if they're gonna show up in the actual video, but if that's where you're seeing, then that's what they are. I don't think there's a way to undo it, unfortunately. So I went ahead and I did this part of the ear for the pillow. Sorry, not the pillow, the hat. I kind of deleted this end. I figured out the border a little. Let me show you what I did. So what I had to do was I had to create another outline. So here I have the original outline, the layer I'm working on, and then another outline. So it's working a little bit better, but it's not fully doing what I want it to do. Let's see if I can get it to work for you on camera. Probably not. Okay, so I went ahead and zoomed up. So right here, this is what I was doing earlier. Make sure your brush is always on this row. This has like a fuzzy edge and it makes it look really bad. Oh yeah, see, it won't even let me. That must have been from earlier. Oh, it's alright. So, let's see if it will work. A little bit, not really. So I'm going to show you what to do if you make a mistake like this. Just make a new layer. Switch to your black. Now for this, I am going to go to a 5. So, just go over it. Just like that. You may have to go over it a few times depending on what it looks like. Like this kind of looks a little messy, but I'm alright with it for now. So to change back to your yellow, I am going to go to a 15 again. There is a shortcut for changing your brush. I think it's just a simple right click. You can pick one of them. Sorry if you hear the clicking of the mouse. Now here's the real test. You can see I kind of went off screen. Let's see if it... Oh, no. See? You got a perfect clean square. It didn't go off into a different spot. Let's go ahead and zoom back in. This would really be better in a live stream. But I am a little busy trying to get all this work done. And I really want the first stream to be a special one on Let's Go Eevee. So we'll wait. I will do more in the future. But for now, it's just that one-time thing, you know. And if you were looking, it actually, the edging worked. Let's try it this way. I'm going to click on the arrows. So my classes for English, it kind of happens every day. Every day I have one assignment that I have to get done. Sometimes they're fast and simple. Sometimes they take a little longer. Every Friday is the same schedule, usually. Either 4 a.m. to 10 a.m. or 5 a.m. to 11 a.m. You know, stuff like that. I very rarely do a 5 a.m. to 2 on a Friday. Because Friday is when we get our trucks. So, depending on how I feel, because I'm usually pretty tired, I might start doing them on Friday. Now, I'm not saying they'll be at 12. It may be like an afternoon stream. But, yeah, I think Friday would be a good day. I'm not starting that anytime soon. But I'll try to give you guys a set schedule. So all I'm doing is just filling it in. This is still the hat right here. Oh, you can't really see it, but right here is the eye. Let me zoom out a little. There you go. Now you can see what I'm saying. So this is the eye. So I am avoiding the eye. I'll be keeping it blank, coming back in and filling it in. Now, for some reason, I don't know if you can see, but these edges down here will not fill in with paint. So I'm going to have to go down a little and do those. So I'll go down. There, and we'll fill this in. Now, don't get overwhelmed if you're doing something like this. Just do it one square at a time. Just do it the way I'm doing it, and it seems a little less stressful. And if you mess up, it's not a big deal. Either undo it, or just go back over it with the black. So, yeah, just do it a square at a time. It will take a while, depending on how big your piece is, how many colors, everything like that. But when you have a big section like this, just get a bigger brush. See? It only takes a minute. Just be careful of your border. Okay, so then you go back down to the small brush. So the border technique is actually working now, which is very helpful. If you can get that border technique to work, it is a lifesaver. I'm going to take my eraser and just remove this weird looking line. Now, I do have 2 layers of this, so you gotta do it twice. Or I may be stubborn and not work at all. That works too. Oh. What happened was I was on the wrong layer. Okay. Let's try it again. There we go. Yeah, this was just a rough sketch, so I never went over it again. So now what I'm doing is I'm filling in this line. What you can do is go to the third row. It's a square. So you can put it right up against your border. And you can just keep going down in little squares. So you're directly on the border, but it's not overlapping. So this is my major. Graphic design / animation / web design. I'm kind of doing it all. I have not actually started my graphic design classes. This is my first time in college, so I had to do all the core classes. So this is my last core class for right now, anyways. So after this, I am starting my first graphic class, so to speak, which is computer. I think it's like computer education or something. So now the top is done. So what you do is go back to the top, scroll over until you find the white, scroll down. So we'll do this part real quick. So you can scroll down a little more. Hello, everyone. So I am back. I had to pause. Sorry if the footage ends a little abrupt. My mom called, so I was talking to her. So I went ahead and I did more coloring. You can kind of see it up there in the corner. I finished coloring everything but the eyes and the Pikachu face. I wanted to save those for you and show you how to do a duplication so that each piece is exactly the same. So on this eye right here, I'm going to copy the coloring. So this piece is like a lighter gray or a lighter black. So you want to make sure this is on its own layer. All the other coloring I had on the same, but make sure this one, anything you plan on duplicating, is on the same layer. Sorry, a different layer. I'm trying to make it look better. If you do it in one line like this, and you mess up, it undoes the whole line. So you really got to be precise on this. Okay, so this part is black. So I went ahead and select black. Now, you want to be careful not to get the eyes. Actually, in this case, it doesn't matter. I'll get a bigger brush and I'll just go over the eyes. Like that. Because what we'll do next is a lot easier. So I am going to get this skin color and fix this little. There we go. So this is the one eye and eyebrow. So go into your white. I'm going to use 30. 50? 50 is good. 50 is perfect. So towards the right, just make it up. And you can kind of see the outline. So I'm going to go back into the black. Get a small brush, about 9. Just go back over it like that. Okay. So then I am going to get 20. Go back into the white and repeat. Right about here. Like that. So go up to layer. Oh, I forgot to mention this. I am in Pixlr right here. It is a free program. It has a desktop and an app on your phone. I prefer this version because it works a lot better, but you can do it on the app. So you're going to hit layer, duplicate layer. So it's going to copy my layer, okay? So you're going to want to zoom out. Okay. So you're going to go to layer again. Flip horizontal. So it's going to look like this. It's going to overlap. So go to the cursor and drag it over. Now, a lot of the times it's not going to line up like this. Kind of see it looks splotchy. That's because when I drew the eye, it wasn't perfect. So what we'll do is we'll just go ahead and fix it up. If I can get it over. So I have that. So let's get the skin tone fixed first. Okay. So go into your black and just, do a little touch-ups. Let me undo that. So the reason why it does that is because you have it one way. So even when you flip it, it's not going to be the same as the other eye. So most of the time when I do this, it's never the same. Sometimes it's bigger, sometimes it's smaller. So I'm just going to go in with that gray. And there you go. 2 eyes. So now let's go into the make a new layer. And we are going to go into the cheek. Now this is really simple. Get a red. Pick a red you like. I want a little darker. So get about 100 on your brush. Okay, not 100. 70? Nope. Let's make it 60, see what that does. Nope, okay, 50. 50 is the best we're gonna get. Okay, so just bloop it. Blop it. Now, I do not like this color. It's a little dark. Let's go up a shade. Okay, so just go around like that. So then I see a little error in my yellow here, so I'm just gonna fix that. So layer, duplicate. Now this time you don't have to do horizontal because it's, a circle. So drag it. I don't want to zoom out again, so just bear with me. And you can just drag it into place. Very simple. So make a new layer. And the last part is the eyes on Pikachu's head. So to reference, just a black and white eye. So the easiest part really is just to get a brush, black, and just cover it up. Let's scoot over. Okay, looks good. I'm just gonna zoom out a little. So I'm gonna get a 30 brush. I'm gonna type in 40. And we're gonna go back into the white. So it's in the corner like this. So if you have an outline like that, you can either just fill it in or go back and delete it on your overall picture. We'll just go ahead and fill it in. These brushes are too big. There we go. Make sure you're on the right color. Okay, so layer, duplicate layer, flip horizontal. Now, when you do that, you do have to, zoom out. And there we go. Pikachu Eevee is now complete. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up, please. And here is Evie. Have a great day.